Now, to look in on the matter further, let's drop in on a cooking class, where housewives learn modern ways of preparing food that balance health and budget requirements. Salmon is a versatile food, and here we're going to learn just a few of the many ways in which salmon can be served. All right, let's get out the mixing bowls, then move on to a practical demonstration that you may find more to your taste. Salmon loaf with swirls of whipped potato and green peas. That's just a preview. Now let's see how it's made. 1 can of pink salmon, the variety that's most economical, cheaper but not inferior, with more delicate taste and color. See how solidly it's packed. And don't discard the juice. It has flavor and nutrition. Notice that she breaks the salmon carefully so it remains in flakes. That's a budget stretcher she's using. 1 cup of dry macaroni cooked in boiling salted water for 8 minutes, then drained and cooled. That egg, beaten with 1/3 cup of top milk or cream, will hold the mixture together. Salt and pepper to taste, of course. The other ingredients can be varied, but here she's using 1 cup of mixed cooked vegetables and 1 tablespoon each of chopped green pepper and pimento. That's for eye appeal as well as flavor. Sprinkle some grated cheese over the top and pop into a moderate oven for 40 minutes. That was simple, and just think, a meal for 6 from 1 can of economical pink salmon. Something else is cooking. This time it's coho. That black label tells you that this is medium-priced salmon, used for dishes where color and flavor are important. Looks good, and no wonder. It was canned at the peak of perfection. It only takes a minute to break this into bite-sized pieces. That's 1/4 cup diced celery and 1 cup of cooked peas. There's some chopped hard-boiled eggs. And that red and green is 1 tablespoon each of chopped parsley and pimento. Here's that pan from the stove. Thick white slices of bread with crusts removed, buttered on both sides and toasted in the oven. This is the sort of thing to serve when those unexpected guests drop in. With a cup of coffee, you have what the chefs call a specialty of the house. Watch this. A tin fish. It's a newfangled mold. Turns out easily, too. Just look at that fishy eye. That's a slice of stuffed olive, and the speckles are olives, too. Now here's how this is made. That white and gold tin contains the best canned salmon you can buy. Sockeye, the aristocrat of salmon. You start by setting your design in a thin layer of gelatin mixture in the bottom of the mold. This has already been prepared to speed things up. Be sure to add your salmon juice to the gelatin before you pour a little in the mold. This mixture has been made with 1 envelope of gelatin and flavored with vinegar or lemon juice. Now the carefully broken pieces of salmon are set in the mold. And 1/4 cup diced celery and 1 cup cooked peas scattered over the top. Pour the remainder of the gelatin into the mold. Which is then placed in the refrigerator for several hours. How time flies. And here's the salmon mold all ready for its trimming. Lettuce, feathery parsley sprays, sliced cucumber, tomatoes, and radish roses. Just imagine what your guests will say when they see that in the center of your table. These are all very fine, teacher, but how about plain canned salmon a man can use when he does his own cooking? I'd like you to show the class my favorite dish. How about it? This is a quickie, takes only a minute. Now a half-pound can of sockeye salmon. Break it up. Arrange it on a serving plate. Some sliced cucumbers. Baked potato, these stuffed ones with cheese topping are the kind I like. Sliced tomatoes on lettuce. And don't forget the parsley. And of course, a wedge of lemon. Made that in a minute, didn't you? Thank you. I'd like a cup of coffee, please. Now that's my idea of a bachelor special. Well, here's our parade. Pink salmon in a luscious baked loaf. Coho as salmon a la king. Sockeye is topped as jellied salmon. And my quickie, just plain delicious canned salmon. Well, that gives you a hint of the many dishes you can prepare from canned salmon. Yes, that grocer has the right idea when he tells you that each variety of salmon has its own uses. That's why it pays to keep a choice in your cupboard. Whatever the occasion, whether it's a wholesome lunch for children, dainty sandwiches for tea or a snack, a man's meal in a lunchbox, an elaborate buffet luncheon, or the main dish at the family dinner, anytime, anywhere, you can make mine canned salmon.